Ariv was born in a small, forgotten village where poverty was not an exception but a daily reality, passed from one generation to the next. His home was a fragile structure of mud walls and a rusted tin roof that leaked whenever it rained, forcing the family to place old utensils on the floor to catch the dripping water. Electricity was a luxury they rarely had, and many nights were spent in darkness. His father worked as a daily wage laborer, leaving home before sunrise and returning late in the evening with tired eyes and aching bones, while his mother cleaned houses and washed clothes for others to earn a little extra money. Despite working endlessly, their earnings were barely enough to feed the family, and there were many nights when hunger became a silent companion at the dinner mat. From a very young age, Ariv understood that life was unfair, but he also believed that education was his only chance to escape it. He loved going to school, even though it meant walking several kilometers barefoot on dusty roads. His uniform was faded, his bag was stitched many times, and his books were mostly borrowed or second-hand. Classmates often laughed at him, whispering behind his back or openly mocking his appearance, which made him feel small and embarrassed. Sometimes teachers scolded him for not completing homework on time, unaware that after school he had to fetch water, help his mother, and take care of household chores before he could even open his books. As Ariv grew older, responsibilities increased, and life became harsher. When his father fell ill due to years of hard labor, the family's income dropped suddenly, pushing them deeper into poverty. Ariv started working part-time at a small tea shop after school, washing cups, cleaning floors, and serving customers until late evening. His hands were often sore, his body exhausted, and his mind overwhelmed, but he never left his books behind. During short breaks, he read chapters while standing near the stove, memorizing formulas and words amid the noise of the shop. Many nights he studied under a dim oil lamp, his eyes burning with fatigue, yet his determination remained stronger than his exhaustion. There were moments when Ariv felt completely broken. He failed an important exam once, and people around him used it as proof that poor children were not meant to dream big. Neighbors advised him to quit school and work full-time to support his family, and even some relatives mocked his ambition. Those words hurt deeply, but instead of giving up, Ariv turned his pain into motivation. He began studying harder, waking up before dawn to revise lessons and staying up late to practice problems, believing that every page he read was one step closer to a better life. Slowly, his efforts began to bear fruit. Ariv started performing well in class, surprising teachers who had once doubted him. He topped his school exams and earned a scholarship that allowed him to continue his studies in the city. Life there was not easy either. He lived in a small rented room, ate simple meals, and often felt lonely in a world that moved too fast. Yet he never forgot where he came from, and that memory pushed him to work even harder. He balanced part-time jobs with studies, faced failures and rejections, and questioned himself many times, but he refused to stop. Years of struggle, discipline, and sacrifice finally led Ariv to success. He secured a respectable job through his education, providing his family with stability and dignity they had never known. He repaired their old house, ensured proper medical care for his parents, and brought smiles that replaced years of worry. One evening, as he sat quietly watching the sunset, Ariv realized that his journey was not just about success but about resilience. His life proved that no matter how poor one is, with hard work, education, and unwavering belief, even the darkest struggle can lead to a bright and meaningful future.